Good day, class. Magandang araw sa ating lahat. For this fourth week of our class, let's discuss about the fitness testing and assessment. So, pag-uusapan natin to sa week 4 to 6. Right? Let's proceed. So, the physical fitness testing, okay, it is the process that helps determine the state of your well-being and measures the level of performance of your muscles, heart, and your lungs. So the fitness testing and assessment is divided into two parts. First is the health-related fitness test. Second one is the skill-related fitness test. So, ang ating week 4 to 6 ay dito lang iikot. Right? So now, let's focus sa ating part 1. Lesson 4, part 1 is the health-related fitness. So, the health-related fitness includes the testing for your body composition, waist circumference, flexibility, okay, cardiovascular endurance, and strength. Okay? Those are the things that included for us to test if we are physically healthy and fit. And also for us to be aware if we have some imbalances in our body. Okay? So let's proceed to the body composition. The body composition, it refers to the amount of body's fat-free mass as compared to the amount of body fat. Okay? The fat-free mass includes bone, water, muscle, and tissue. Okay? While the body fat is literally refers to the fat within the body. Okay? So, ang usapang body composition, it is of the amount of your lean mass. Kumbaga yung laman natin. Okay? And another thing is yung kung gaano nakarami yung fat. Okay? Sabi nga, being overweight or obese is an indication of excessive accumulation of body fat. So, ngayon, ngayon ituturo ko kung paano ba natin malalaman kung tayo'y overweight or obese, underweight o normal. Okay? Then, it is important for us to know our body composition. If it is healthy or we have some imbalances sa ating katawan po. Okay? So sa usapang body composition, it refers to the body mass index or yung BMI. So alam ko, some of you narinig na to or alam na ang body mass index. So let's discuss what is body mass index. It includes the body mass index in body composition. So bakit nga ba importante ang BMI? Okay? Ang BMI ay isa sa mahalagang pang-assess kasi ng katawan upang malaman natin, syempre, kung ang ating katawan ba ay healthy or hindi. So, anong gagawin natin sa BMI? So, we need to calculate our BMI. So, this is the formula. Okay? Weight in kilogram is divided by height in meter square. So, this is the classification chart of your BMI. So dito malalaman natin kung underweight, normal weight, overweight, or obese po tayo sa ating BMI. Okay? So mamaya i-explain po natin yan sa ating next discussion. So let's proceed on how to calculate the BMI. So I have here the example. Okay? Males have a weight of 65 kg and a height of 165 centimeter. So to compute your BMI, first you need to get your height in centimeter. And it is needed to convert your height into meter. So 1 meter is equivalent of 100 centimeter. Okay? Ang height ni Miles ay 165 centimeter, right? And divided by 100 centimeter is equals to 1.65 meter. So convert na natin yung height miles into meter. So based on the formula, to get the BMI, the height in meter, kailangan i-times itself. or yung tinatawag nating meter square. So, 1.65 meter ang lumabas, di ba? 1.65 times 1.65 is equals to 2.7225 meter. Okay? So, ito po yung lumabas kay miles. Okay? So, let's proceed. Now, we can divide the weight, which is 65 kilogram, right, to 2.7200 meter. Okay? Pag na-divide natin, ang kinalabasan is 23.87 yung BMI ni Miles. And now, let's go back to the BMI classification chart. If Miles is healthy or not. Okay po. So here is the classification chart. So again, the result of Miles is 23.87. So as for the WHO or the Health Organization, right? World Health Organization, Miles has a normal and balanced fat-free mass body composition. Kasi di ba nasa 23.87 siya. So andito siya nagre-range. So tignan natin kung tumama. Right? Tumama po siya sa normal weight. And at the same time, pumasok pa rin po siya dun sa Asian. Consider this as 23. Okay po? Sa Asian. Kasi di ba Asian, Filipino, mga Asian people. So ito yung classification chart. Pero in general, ito po yung madalas na ginagamit. Yung sa World Health Organization. So, napaka-basic lang. Madali lang i-compute ang BMI. So, let's proceed to the next. Health-related fitness. The waist circumference. Right? In this assessment or test, it is good for prediction of visceral fat and contributes more to the risk of cardiovascular disease and diabetes than the fat located in the other areas. So, it is too simple to test or assess our waist circumference by using tape measure. So, in assessing your waist circumference, hindi lang ito para malaman kung ano ang sukat ng ating baywang. Diba? It also helps us to know the risk from cardiovascular disease or diabetes of having oversized waist o sobrang liit na baywang. Right? So, we have here the classification chart. Kung yung waist circumference ba natin is high risk or low risk sa cardiovascular disease or diabetes. Okay po. So, ito po siya. For very high risk, it measures around greater than 120 centimeter and greater than 47 inches for men, and for women, greater than 110 centimeter and greater than 43.5 inches. Okay po. For high risk, it measures around 100 to 120 centimeter and 39.5 to 47 inches for men. Right? And for women, 90 to 109 centimeter and 35.5 to 43.5 inches. Okay po. So, for normal risk, it measures around 102 centimeter and 40 inches for men. And for women, 88 centimeter and 34.5 inches. For low risk, it measures around 80 to 99 centimeter and 31.5 to 39 inches for men. And for women, 70 to 89 centimeter and 28.5 to 35 inches. For very low risk, it measures around less than 80 centimeter and less than 31.5 inches for men yon. And for women, less than 70 centimeter and less than 28.5 inches. So, ayan yung indication and the chart of kung gaano ba kataas yung risk na nating mga tao, kung tayo ba ay risk sa cardiovascular disease and diabetes. Okay po. So, may another factor pala ang sukat ng ating waist, ng ating baywang. Okay? The another one is the flexibility test. Right? So alam naman natin when we say flexibility or flexibility or flexible, it is it refers to the ability of the joints to move through a full range of motion. So ayan yung mga keywords natin dyan. There are two usually test activities to measure and test your flexibility. So meron naman talaga. Nandyan po yun sa inyong module. The zipper test and sit and reach. Okay po. The zipper test is the ability to able to touch the fingertips together behind the back by reaching over the shoulder and under the below. So alam yung zipper test, magsisend ako sa inyo ng video kung paano ba siya gawin. Okay po. Then, the sit and reach is the ability to be able to reach as far as possible without bending the hamstring. Okay? So, ito yung usually ginagawa natin. Yung nakaupo kayo, then medyo naka-wide ang inyong mga paa, tapos yung inyong mga kamay is nire-reach nyo yung paa nyo or yung center dun sa pagitan ng paa nyo or kung kaya nyo pang masigitan pa yung haba ng paa nyo. Okay po? So, magsisend din po tayo ng video about yan. Video about po dyan. Okay? The next one is the cardiovascular endurance test. So, the cardiovascular endurance test refers to the ability of heart, lungs, and blood vessels to deliver oxygen to working muscles and tissues, as well as the ability of those muscles and tissues to utilize that oxygen. So pag-usapang cardiovascular endurance, it means kung gaano mo katagal kayang gamitin ang muscles mo. Okay? Ang yung mga working muscles. Hanggang kailan o ano ang yung heart rate mo ba? Yung pagtibok ba ng lungs mo? Or yung kakayahan nito na mag-deliver ng oxygenated blood sa mga working muscles. So when we say cardiovascular endurance, more on time, kung hanggang kailan o saan, hanggang anong oras mo kayang gamitin yung endurance o yung lakas ng cardiovascular mo. Right? So cardiovascular talks about the heart functions. Right? And when we say endurance, it talks about the time of using strength. Okay? Like I said, diba? For example, a runner's running to finish 10 kilometers sprint race. At his 8-kilometer run, unti-unting nawawala ang lakas ng kanyang binti and he is not able to complete the race. The time of using strength of slower body muscles called endurance. Okay po? Again, when we say endurance, it talks about kung hanggang kailan mo kayang gamitin ang lakas na meron ka o lakas na meron sa muscle mo. Okay po? So, here it is. So, let's discuss about the capacity of a heart rate. Ang normal heart rate when you're being active is between 60 to 100 beats per minute or BPM. Tawagin. This is called your resting heart rate. So, ito yung normal rate lang natin. Okay? 60 to 100. When you're active, your heart beats faster to get more oxygen to your working muscles. Alam naman po natin yun. Athletes, ito pa. Ang athletes or people who are very fit may have resting heart rate beats less than 60 beats per minute. So, umaga, mas mababa o mas mababa yung heartbeat rate ng mga athlete or fit na tao. So, ito yan. Exercise and heart rate. So, kung kanina, normal heart rate, yung natin, pinag-usapan. Ngayon, dito tayo sa exercise heart rate. Like any other muscles, your heart rate needs to exercise to keep it fit and healthy. So, yun nga yun. Yung nakalagay dito kanina. Okay? Regular exercise can help reduce your risk of heart disease and other health conditions such as diabetes. Po. To keep your heart rate healthy, you should aim to do 150 minutes of low to moderate intensity exercise a week. Po. So proceed po tayo. So how can we measure the intensity of your exercise, of our exercise? So we can identify it by using your heart rate, right? For example, to exercise at a low moderate intensity, your heart rate should be at 50 to 7% of your approximate maximum heart rate or yung MHR kung tawagin. To get an approximate maximum heart rate, you need to calculate 220 minus your age. Then you need to calculate by 50 to 7%, 70% of your MHR. So, for example, you're 20 years old, your approximate maximum heart rate is 220. So, yung 220, given po yan sa lahat. Okay? Minus your age. So, 20 minus your age. Ito po, 220 minus your age. Yung in example po, 20 years old. Po. Then, n equals 200 beats per minute. So, syempre, mag-equal siya ng 200 beats per minute. So, yun yung BPM po natin on nung example. And calculate it to 50%. So, maximum heart rates. So, 200, the equal of your approximate heartbeat per minute. Then, multiply it to 0.5. It equals to 100 beats per minute. So, yung 50, okay, itong 50%, ito po siya. Gagawin po natin 0.5. So, the result of your MHR, then your age, 200 times 0.5. The result is 100 beats per minute. So, kung gumawa tayo or nag-perform tayo ng low to moderate exercise, so ito dapat yung maging beats per minute po natin. Mabibilang po natin yan pag magbilang tayo ng per minute. Or ang gawin po ninyo is bilangin nyo po yung heartbeat nyo within 10 seconds and times it into 60. So yun yung lalabas. So in 70% naman tayo. And to calculate it to 70% of your MHR, the 200 is equal again of your approximate heartbeat per minute. Multiply it to 0.7. It equals to 140 beats per minute. So ito namang 70%. So usually nagre-react to. Hindi lang siya sa low and moderate. Nagre-react din siya sa high intensity of your exercise. So, doon, sa pagsusukat natin ng heart rate, doon natin masusukat yung cardiovascular endurance po natin. Kung hanggang saan ba tumatagal or gaano ba kabilis yung tibok ng puso. So, like I said kanina, na ang mga athlete, yung normal heart rate nila is nagle-less than ng 60 beat per minute, yung resting rate po yun. So, nagiging 40 po yun. Kaya pag nag-exercise sila, siguro nasa range lang siya ng 60 to 80 beats per minute. Yun na yung tinimes na sa 0.5 and 0.7% or yung 15% to 70%. Kasi nga po, ang mga muscles and supportive tissues ng heart ng mga athlete and fit person ay na-exercise or enhance or develop na. Okay? Kaya yung pag-beat ng heart nila, pagbuga ng heartbeat nila, malakas yung daloy ng dugo, right? Ng oxygenated blood. Kaya nasusuklian ng sapat-sapat yung pangangailangan ng muscles. Okay po? Di ba sa energy system natin, yung heart, yung aerobic energy system, nagde-demand siya ng oxygen to work or to produce energy sa mga working muscles. So, ganun po ang cardiovascular endurance test. So, meron po ako niyan sa inyo pong modules ng activity na inyo pong gagawin about cardiovascular endurance. So, ito po, meron po tayong classification chart ng mga heart rate. Atin po, ito po, classification sa ating po exercise rate. Okay po. So, ayan po. So, the next one is the last is the strength. Okay po. Strength refers to the muscle's ability to generate force against physical object. So, as you can see sa GIF, so ayan yan, nagta-transfer or nagge-generate siya ng force into physical object or material objects. Okay po. So, to measure the strength of upper extremities, so usually naman pag strength ang pinag-usapan, the upper body or the upper extremities ang ating tinitignan or tinetest. So, for your activities sa using strength testing, assessment, nandiyan po iyon sa inyo pong modules. Okay po? So, if ever na may tanong po tayo, you can ask me and you can PM me into my Facebook account. So, that's all for the fitness testing, part 1, health-related fitness test.